Greetings and welcome, fellow adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Divine Divinity. When last left off, we're trying to get to the walls. Looks like the elves got bested by this thing. Can you stop being poisoned, please? I'm not best equipped yet to deal with these skeletons. They need a little bit more. Okay, well, let's look at that armor. Did better than what I currently have. Armor 150, armor 250, so not specifically, but, you know, probably it's not even as good as the extra fine little leggings in armor, at least. But extra resistance to fire and poison does feel like a good exchange. So actually I'm gonna take these. Do some fun. Hopefully that'll make me a little bit less susceptible to the damage. I don't think we get any special accolades for our poisons. A little bit. Your butler metabolizes poison as if it were harmless as buttermilk. If anyone ever tries to kill you by throwing it into the snake pit, they better be ready to wait for you to die of boredom. Your spirit is resistance adamantine. Lord of Chaos himself might not be able to possess your soul. These are kind of funny. You have a near invulnerability to lightning-based attacks. You can wear a copper helmet and stand in a vat of water at the top of the church steeple during a storm, shouting, "All gods are bastards!" with impunity. A magic aura makes you all but totally invulnerable to fire damage. You could survive a dragon's breath, if not its teeth and claws. Yeah. And I still kind of want to do a little bit more constitution, but we will need to up our offense and defense. Our ability to hit is kind of bad. Anyway, let us focus on actually getting to the dwarves now. And I suppose keep heading straight this way, loosely following the road. Oh, good thing we are quite resistant to that. Yeah, something tells me they probably were not that susceptible to that. Well, at least it's good practice in learning to figure out what...
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
Right, I'm sure the dwarves will have a shopkeep. Can I identify anything about this? Could be cursed. Golden plate doesn't sound all that appealing just right from the off, because gold is a very poor metal for making armor out of. But it might have special properties. We are getting close to leveling up again. Guess we're gonna have to follow the road because there's an elevation. Impossible to take a shortcut. Desire path, direction I want to go. There are forks in the road. What's this lead? It's only a minor threat. Some form of runes. I don't see anything particularly interesting. Let's just leave it as is. Yeah, I was expecting way more beetles on the paths that I was taking. What was that thing I picked up? Arch resistance to poison bonus. I have an item that can be charmed still. Not really invested in charms. You're full. You have room for a charm, but... yeah, I might want to get some extra charm ability, but... not really what I'm too worried about right now. The road ends here. We are close to Dwarven halls, though, so... back up the mountain. We are close, let's check it out. Are these trolls any more difficult? Very well, adventurer, you've arrived. You don't see any signs of recent massacre. There are the trolls. Where is the camp? Seems as if our ploy worked well. We were sent to take care of you. The witch gave us a detailed description of you and promised to reward us greatly. You did. How can you really be sure that I'm the one you seek? Iona told us to look for a swaggering freebooter with terrible tasting clothing. That's you, or I'm a halfling. Terrible tasting clothes? Me? And this is from you, who dressed like a colorblind orc. Your humor will not save you. Attack him! He must not be allowed to leave this place alive. It's a pity that I must waste my famed fighting skills on the likes of you. It's a pitiful day. This is their best.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
Betrayal! Yeah. I figured there was something off, but I didn't quite put my finger on it. That's my stamina a little bit more. I want to be a bit more exceptional and be sure that I can handle it. Anyway, use the mage. I really want to invest in spells right now. I would like to do this, but that requires level 30. We're still a little bit off from that. Could invest in just some more sword ability. For better repair. Spiritual damage. Nice. Yes. Or evade arrows. In identifying these. There. Let's get no creature.
Yes.
Max that out a little. I have no need for any of your equipment. Okay, so did I gain any? Still average. You hit 80 or something to get better than that. Alright. If the dwarves are friendly. Level 43. Good thing trolls enough to give me that threatening. But anything can be threatening if they're in large numbers. Okay, I'm getting a lot more useful information on it, though. All of them seem to have a key.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
These things apparently are very vulnerable to lightning. I don't have a means
I'll have
of
to drop
really
something. I'm carrying too much.
taking advantage of that, but good to know. Demon's Quarterstaff.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too
Well, it
much.
sounds interesting on the name alone, so I'll just take it. Probably just gonna get sold. Yeah, I have a feeling we're heading in the wrong direction, but... want to get surrounded. I guess there has to be a path to the dwarves here somewhere. Guess that nothing. Well, they did not really score any loot. Not even all that far overweight. I do hope the dwarves have a good shopkeep. Getting
I'll have to
decent
drop
amount
something.
of money
I'm carrying
from
too much.
the trolls. I mean, it helps that they're way above my level, and I'm slaying them so easily. Guests here. At this point, I'm just around for juicy loot. Interesting encounters. I mean, I'm slightly worried I might run into a tall king around here. That might be beyond my skill. Okay, that feels dangerous. I'm sure the dwarves have it under control. Yeah, I think we've cleared out all the trolls we can. Alright, let's see if the dwarves are friendly. I mean, in a way, I guess it is kind of effective to have a moat of lava. In the name of King Dunatrim, I welcome you to the Dwarven Halls, human. I thank you. You should go speak to our king. You should go and see the king immediately. I'm sure he wishes to speak with you. He resides in the northernmost part of the Dwarven Halls. Don't really have anything. I don't want a cracked staff. Helm of Blood Axe. Have you heard anything about how the battle goes for us dwarves, human? What battle do you mean? Never mind. Forget I asked. I didn't realize fighting had already started. Nice light fixtures. A pool of gold? In there. A human in the Dwarven Halls? Are you a prisoner of war? I'm no prisoner. What makes you think so? I heard talk that the humans are fighting alongside the elven triagas against my brethren. Well, you heard wrong. Also, where is your shopkeep? There's something glittering in the water. Do I have any knowledge of this map? Elmer Vignes, Dwarven Jeweler. Well, he might have the ability at least to identify my stuff. Portal Stone. Yeah, I'll play with that in a moment. Guessing that is how you get around to the various important parts. Like there must be a market here somewhere. Okay. This is shop. Hi, my human friend. I am Elmer Vignes, a jeweler of great reputation. What can I do for you? Well, I was sent here by Randall, Sedante's secretary. Apparently Sedante has commissioned a brooch to be made by you. I'm here to pick it up and deliver it for him.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
Very well, here is the brooch. Thank you for coming and picking it up. I am so busy at the moment I don't have time to do it myself. I'm interested in learning more about your job. My industrious brethren work very hard in the mines to bring me the rarest and most beautiful gems in the whole of Riverland. I craft the finest brooches, rings, and necklaces. If you ever need a commissioned piece, give me an illustration of your desired jewelry and I'll make a perfect copy. Please show me your work. Right, we have a fair amount of money. So, what do I want? Can I tell you anything? Can you identify stuff? Let's begin with that. Kind of do want this identity. Okay. Rogue's Golden Plate Mail of Identification. That is an incredible name for an event, for something like that. Probably our better suited just taking gems and stuff. Brooch we already know, but we need that. I'm gonna keep the statuettes. Right. Forward to Sapphire Ring. We don't equip that, I guess. Okay. That diamond ring, of no real use to me. Rolling is so slow, but I'm a little bit worried if I drag the thing, this thing I want to sell. I don't think I have a need for any of these gems. Other than for you is probably best. And they are just taking up space anyway. Not heavy, but... Yeah, there's probably no use to these ones. They just didn't give me enough of a benefit. And the deadly thin gold ring, kind of pointless to me. Here, give me that gold, please. And
They say the fighting will be very bloody.
Gods help us.
But just who are we fighting?
Well, all I've heard is that our boys will be fighting an army led by a dragon.
Don't be stupid. What sort of army would let itself be commanded by a monster like that? No, I tell you it's those damn tricksy imps we'll be fighting.
I don't agree. The imps don't have the stomach to fight a dwarf army.
The orcs, then. They don't fear anything short of the sky falling on their heads.
No, not them either. I heard that the orcs and the humans are at each other's throats just now. Even the orc warbands wouldn't want to fight two races at once. They're brave and stupid, but they're not suicidal.
Well, we can't be fighting the humans. They're overgrown and smell funny. But they've been our closest allies since we first settled in Rivellon.
So who are our elders preparing the army to fight then? It can't be the lizard folk, they're too few and too far away. That only leaves the elves.
Elves. I never did trust those tree-hugging sods. Too clever by half.
Aye, I'd lay money that we were mobilizing against the elves. About time, too, I say. They're not like normal people at all. Time we taught them a lesson.
Pointy-eared bastards! I bet it's them behind all our troubles of late.
stimulated conversation. Right, I was going to see about making sure that I have everything I want.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
Is this better than my mithril plate? Armor of 240 versus 300. It has a lot of bonuses. What is the same? This gives me strength, agility, constitution.
I'll have to drop something. I'm carrying too much.
I mean, I love the mithril plate, but the extra armor is just not going to do it. Okay, well, keep going like this. How do we shop around here? You really are a chatterbox. Don't know any other place. And now they said to talk to the king as soon as possible, but that'll be much easier if I can move. Is this shop? Maybe? Nobody here though, so probably not. No offense, human, but it's my opinion who dwarves should cede our interests and let the surfaces fight it out without our help. You would welcome total isolation from the other races. And why not? What could we possibly learn from you darn services? Well, not the most enlightened view, but, you know, I can kind of see where you're getting from. sometimes it does feel like it's just easier to cut out the rest of the world. It is a pity that I didn't get enough strength to my ability to carry. I was so close to being able to run. This seems to go on forever without leading anywhere. Possibly something over there. I did see a teleportal stone. This direction. Still need to find a dwarf priest. I've not seen any sign of anything holy around here. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you all next time. Bye.